episode of Soap, Danny proposed to Polly, but she said she'd have to think it over. Dutch had to choose between Eunice and Corinne, and after thinking it over, he chose Eunice. Mary had her baby, and the doctor thinks it's perfectly normal. Now that Jessica's doctor thinks she's totally cured, she has to think about choosing between 4 men. And Bert and Danny receive pictures of themselves with 6 naked ladies, and they think they're in trouble. Confused? You won't be after this episode of Soap.
Lytton knows you want it simple.
Simple. My Lytton auto-cook oven is so simple. Who needs lessons?
Lytton knows to build them tough.
Our commercial Lytton's built to take it and keep dishing it out.
Lytton knows sometimes one oven's not enough.
Our Lytton range gives us conventional and microwave cooking.
A perfect marriage.
When you buy a Lytton, you're buying everything we know.
Nobody knows more about microwave cooking than Lytton.
Special times like this are times to remember. So I take lots of pictures, and I depend on Duracell batteries.
Regular carbon batteries average less than 50 flash photos. Duracell batteries last longer to give you 200 flash photos or more.
Special moments come and go, but Duracell goes on and on.
Duracell. The copper top battery lasts longer
For lots more pictures.
While you may know how well Saran Wrap works in the freezer, you may not know how well it works in the microwave oven. With a piece of ice, we're about to demonstrate how rugged Saran Wrap is. You see, the unique molecular structure of Saran Wrap makes it the perfect wrap for the freezer and the microwave. In fact, Saran Wrap can take the torture of going from freezer to microwave without melting or rupturing like other wraps do. Saran Wrap, the wrap that's tough enough to go from one extreme to the other. Saran Wrap, from Dow.
Hey, Kate, look. Helen lets her kids use AIM.
AIM tastes good.
Taste. That's why our kids pester us for AIM.
Hank.
AIM has fluoride to fight cavities.
I know AIM has fluoride, but I insist on proof of fluoride works. Kate, AIM is clinically proven to reduce cavities.
Here's our best proof. Because they like AIM, we think they may be brushing longer. They get great checkups with AIM.
Great checkups?
No toothpaste fights cavities better than AIM.
Our kids should take AIM against cavities.
Oh.
Friday, something's cooking at the governor's party.
Are you prepared to die?
Are you asking for a show of hands?
Nobody move!
Only Benson can save the day. Then Dad's falling for Diana's old classmate.
She could be your daughter.
You better get used to it because she could be your mother.
I'm a big girl now.
Friday.
Columbia Pictures presents Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
Head overhaul for listening to you.
Together again in Stir Crazy.
Oh, I can't feel nothing in my leg.
Meg. Only these two guys could dress up like woodpeckers and get framed for robbing a bank.
That's right, we're bad.
Stir Crazy. Rated R.
The whole world was just like me.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Easy, crazy. Wait till you see how good you can be with Minolta XG1.
Hey, you want to see some terrific pictures?
Depend on the automatic Minolta XG1 to give you clear, sharp pictures. It does the work. You take the credit.
Yeah, hey, do you want to see some terrific pictures? No.
Yeah, look.
That's lovely.
For a limited time, get an XG1 and get a $25 rebate from Minolta. See your dealer now for details.
Now that Polly has left Danny for good, will Danny assume she doesn't want to see him anymore? Now that Corinne has left home for good, will she find happiness in California, or at least a terrific deli? Since Jessica has told the guys none of them can be with her, will they continue to play cards together? Will Tibbs publish the naked pictures of Bert and Danny? And if so, will they be available in wallet size? And who kidnapped Wendy? And why? These questions and many others will be answered in the next episode of Soap.
Tomorrow, Mindy thinks she's living in Never Never Land when Mork brings home a pal who claims he's the real Peter Pan on Mork and Mindy, followed by an ABC Sports NFL football special. Dan Fouts leads the powerful San Diego Chargers against Miami, live from the Orange Bowl. Has Dan become a brutal killer? A vicious DA and his beautiful mistress may hold the answer on Vegas. following an ABC News brief next.
An ABC News Brief, brought to you by Ford Granada. Now, Ted Koppel.
Good evening. Hashemi Rafsanjani, the Speaker of Iran's parliament, today said that the hostages would be freed as soon as the U.S. fulfills Iran's 4 conditions. But Secretary of State Muskie says he has no reason to believe that Rafsanjani's statement is an official response. House and Senate conferees tonight agreed on a $632 billion budget for fiscal 1981 that includes a $27 billion deficit. The Dow Jones Industrials broke the 1,000 mark twice today, but fell back both times, finally closing down nearly 7 points. Now this.
The beautifully new Ford Granada, designed for a changing world, and with a commitment to quality. See the new Granada from Ford.
President-elect Reagan continued his Washington visit today with stops at the Supreme Court and the Capitol and a continuing series of meetings. Reagan's foreign policy will be the subject of tonight's Nightline. More news later on this ABC station.
Raquel and Clint heat up this Sunday night. Starting at 8/7 Central and Mountain, it's Raquel. Better than ever, hotter than ever from Raquel with Love. Then, Clint Eastwood is the enforcer. The dirtiest Harry of them all. Parental discretion is advised.
Sunday on ABC.
On the next PM magazine, you'll see that barbershop quartets don't always come in 4s. See these international champions fulfill a barbershopper's dream, singing in the Mormon Tabernacle. Then watch clay come alive. See the fascinating process behind movie animation done entirely with children's clay. I'm Mike Jarrett. Join us for PM Magazine at 6:30 Thursday night, here on Channel 9.
Join Barney Miller at 11 tonight.
Last episode of Soap, Jessica recovered from her illness, and her 4 suitors tried to top one another for her affections. But Jessica informed all of them that none of them topped her list, so she tottled off. Danny and Bert received blackmail pictures of themselves with 6 naked ladies, and Bert blew his top. But the real topper was, Bert told Tibbs to go ahead and publish those pictures. The Campbells threw a welcome home party for Mary, and while no one felt exactly tip-top about things, Bert and Danny didn't want to tip the fact that they were troubled, so they faked it. But to top it all off, someone kidnapped Jody's baby. Feel on top of things? You will after this episode of Soap.
Ballerina Heather Watts.
Turning a good performance into a great one takes that special touch. My 100% cotton shirts have it. They're the new Cotton Wonder from Ship and Shore. All the soft, breathable comfort of 100% cotton, plus that special touch. Permanent press, no ironing. All cotton, plus permanent press. That's great performance.
Comfortable, washable, fashionable. Look for the seal of cotton. Cotton performs.
The smile on your face is there because you know that your mouth tastes great. And it's nice when the teeth are getting strong. Put the clean in your mouth with Colgate.
Colgate's a brisk, clean taste. And with regular brushing, Colgate's MFP fluoride penetrates the surface of tooth enamel. Not this fast, but it gets in and bites cavities.
There's a twinkle in your eye when there's fluoride for the teeth. Put the clean in your mouth with Colgate.
What can you do with challah you can't do with any other wine? Celebrate.
Know why I refrigerate? Because my friends love to celebrate.
This setting should indicate that we know how to celebrate. Hello, darling.
Chala Lambrusco, Bianco, and Rosato have such a bright, clean taste. Every sip's a celebration.
Their wine list is first rate.
All it says is, celebrate.
What a taste to celebrate.
Boy, oh boy, do I love this job. Since we started selling Easy to Be Me. Because they're the panties and hose in one that make women's legs look shapely, sleek, and, well, kind of sexy.
And Easy to Be Me are the only panties and hose in one with an air knit panty for comfort. Incredible comfort.
Easy to Be Me. I can spot them an aisle away. So take it from a guy at leg level. It's easy to see who's in Easy to Be Me on the no-nonsense rack.
Thursday. All right. It's a shakedown at the 12th when a new man accuses the precinct of being on the take.
Charming, isn't he?
On Barney Miller. Then on It's a Living, Vicky's father pays a visit.
Hi, Daddy.
And he spends all his time with Nancy instead.
Tomorrow on ABC.
This is the perfume no two women can share. Cachet. It picks up each woman's special chemistry and creates a new, totally unique fragrance on every woman who wears it. Other women may wear Cachet, but you make it yours alone. Cachet by Prince Machiavelli. The perfume no two women can share.
Prince George Machiavelli. They say men of such daring are gone forever. Nonsense. They say men who rule their own destinies are no more. There are more. They say men who invite passion are extinct, yet they are here. And to them we introduce Machiavelli, a subtle yet distinctive man's cologne. Machiavelli, inspired by his image, created for yours.
Since Jessica has exiled Chester to the pool house, will he go crazy with grief or buy a nice pair of swim trunks? Will Leslie try to kill Billy again, or will Saunders stop her by killing her first? Now that Mary has received the porno pictures of Bert with 6 naked ladies, what will she do? Frame them? And what will Jody do now that he knows the law can't help him find his kidnapped baby? These questions and many others will be answered in the next episode of Soap.
Tomorrow, the survivors of a catastrophic fire tell their stories, plus an intimate profile of Ingrid Bergman on 2020. Friday on Benson, Katie's afraid her father is getting married again, so she takes matters into her own hands. Then on I'm a Big Girl Now, Diana gets more than she bargained for when she checks out a singles bar. Now stay tuned as Dan Tana is crushed when he learns the woman he wants to marry is a lady of the evening on Vegas. Following an ABC News brief. Next.
An ABC News brief brought to you by Natural Light Beer. Now, Ted Koppel.
Good evening. The Santa Ana winds picked up again tonight, pushing one of the 11 fires around San Bernardino to the edge of a mountain resort and forcing hundreds more to evacuate their homes. The agonizing search for survivors continues in southern Italy, the death toll unofficially now put at 5,000. And Italian President Pertini has condemned what he calls serious failures in the relief efforts. After meeting with Algerian intermediaries for 5 hours today, the State Department says it has received assurances all 52 American hostages are in good health. And the officials described the talks as intensive and useful. Now this.
Hey, look who switched to Natural Light beer, Joe Fraser. Yeah, Natural Light tastes so good, it makes me want to sing. Oh, good.
A federal judge in Philadelphia today threw out the abscam convictions of 2 city councilmen, saying the defendants had been entrapped by FBI agents into accepting bribes. We'll have the last word on today's news tonight on Nightline. More news later on this ABC station.
The Babysitter, a story of extraordinary horror.
Everything is dead in this house.
She came into their home, and the mother she drove mad. The father she corrupted.
Nobody would ever know.
And the child she possessed. Beware. The Babysitter's coming Friday.
At 9.
Do you sit around on weekends thinking you're relaxing? Well, think about this. Recreation can be more relaxing and refreshing than sitting around. So come on, make the best of your recreation time with AMF. We make Voight balls, head, tennis rackets, skis, and sportswear. AMF bowling equipment.
I've been thinking about doing that for a long time.
AMF. We make weekends.
Chevy's nationwide celebration is coming from May 11th to Memorial Day, so get ready, America, because you're invited to join Chevy dealers in celebrating the arrival of the first Chevy of the 80s, Chevy Citation. and see the other great Chevy cars and trucks that have made Chevrolet #1. Come on, America, get ready for Chevy's nationwide celebration, starting this Friday, May 11th at your Chevy dealers.
Chevy celebration, Chevy celebration, Chevy celebration, Chevy celebration, Chevy celebration.
On business trips, years ago, we astronauts used professional Nikon. I'm Pete Conrad, and today I'm here to introduce the remarkable new Nikon EM. Remarkable because it costs about the same as other 35mm cameras. Remarkable because it's light and compact. Remarkable because anyone can use it. Just focus. The Nikon EM does almost everything automatically. The Nikon EM is practically foolproof. If it's too light or too dark, it tells you, listen. Then turn this ring until the beep stops. Or if I want, I can add this Nikon flash. It's automatic too. Remarkable, but that's Nikon, the new Nikon EM, affordable and practically foolproof.
Why just buy a camera when you can buy a Nikon?
When you shoot a lot of pool and bars, you want to stay fast and loose, and you don't want to get filled up. That's why I drink light beer from Miller. Got a third less calories than their regular beer, and it's less filling. Plus, the taste is great. And even though a lot of people don't think pool is strenuous, let me tell you something. You can work up a real good thirst, even when you're just showing off.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
May is Indy Month, the motor racing event of the year. And to help celebrate this national event, Goodyear is out to put you in the winner's circle with great tires that are going to make you and your car feel like a winner. To start off this national event, we're offering you great values on Goodyear's best-selling bias ply tire, the Power Streak. So come on in and see your Goodyear man and put yourself in the winner's circle at Goodyear.
It's something to see when the Pepsi generation plays the game. One flick of the wrist, it's a whole new twist, and football's not the same. Come on, come on, come on, and taste the Pepsi generation. Come on, come on, and have a Pepsi day. All across the nation, and have a Pepsi day.
If a man's favorite threads prematurely lose their threads, and the seams in his slacks seem to disappear, then he needs Panatella Clothes by Levi's Sportswear. Panatella slacks, blazers, and suits hold their great looks because they're sewn to the tough standards that made the Levi's name famous for durability. Panatella from Levi's Sportswear, where quality never goes out of style.
Hey, how'd you like some free gasoline when you fill up?
I'd like it a lot.
Change to Quaker State Sterling Motor Oil.
You're telling me an oil change?
Will get you better gas mileage.
See, Quaker State Sterling is a different kind of oil.
Specially blended to lubricate better than regular oils. Less friction, so your engine will work less hard.
And use less gasoline.
It'll be like getting extra gas for free. Change to Quaker State Sterling. It's like getting free gas with every tankful.
Simonize announces a new car wax that not only beads up the rain, but also stands up to the sun. Introducing Simonize Shines Like the Sun, the new premium car wax that starts brighter, stays brighter than the leading premium wax. Come rain or come shine. Use Simonize Shines Like the Sun. It starts brighter, stays brighter than the leading premium wax.
Look! Wow! It's the Chief! Meet the Chief, the four-wheel drive Jeep Cherokee Chief. Jeep country is where he roams.
Here he comes. The Chief's rugged enough to handle almost any terrain.
Look at the size of him.
With huge all-terrain tires, massive frame and suspension at high ground clearance.
He's a brute, but beautiful.
You'll know him by his markings. The Chief.
Sure seems friendly.
The Jeep Cherokee Chief. We wrote the book on four-wheel drive.
Meet the only stealer with a tougher body than mine.
You're looking at one stealer that can dish it up. One Steeler that can take it.
Unaroyal presents the Steeler Radial. It's built tough with 2 steel belts, and it's tough to beat when you look at its price, from about $45.
When it comes to keeping his feet, there's only one Steeler I can't beat.
The Unaroyal Steeler. You want a tough tire at a price that's fair? You want Unaroyal there.
Wednesday, on a special 2-hour 8 is Enough, David says goodbye to Janet and Sacramento. Then, on Vegas, Dan falls for a body he's guarding.
Here's to tonight.
But finds his own body on the line, right after the 8 is Enough special.
I took these pictures on K2, world's second highest mountain. I was the first woman to climb that high. My professional Nikon and I made history. I'm Diane Roberts. This year, a new Nikon is making history. The new light compact Nikon EM. A Nikon anyone can afford and simple enough for anyone to use. Just focus. The Nikon EM is practically foolproof. If it's too dark or too light, it beeps. Then just turn this ring till it stops and get the picture. If I want a rapid sequence, just add this motor drive. History making, but that's Nikon. The new Nikon EM. Affordable and practically foolproof.
Why just buy a camera when you can buy a Nikon?
Hi, I'm David Hartman, the mother of Academy Award winner John Voight, tomorrow on Good Morning America.
All the guys that do commercials for light beer from Miller are big stars and guys like that. Me, I'm just a humble bartender, but I drink light too. And I'll tell you why. It's less filling, it's got 1/3 less calories than a regular beer, and it tastes great.
Jerry, now that you're a big star, can I have your autograph?
Well, sure, Mr. Dangerfield.
Hey, would you like mine?
Not really.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
How about my initials?
Chevy's nationwide celebration is coming from May 11th to Memorial Day, so get ready, America, because you're invited to join Chevy dealers in celebrating the arrival of the first Chevy of the 80s, Chevy Citation. And see the other great Chevy cars and trucks that have made Chevrolet #1. Come on, America, get ready for Chevy's nationwide celebration, starting this Friday, May 11th at your Chevy dealers.
Chevy celebration, Chevy celebration, Chevy celebration, Chevy celebration, Chevy celebration.
You are looking at a very special place, the Bell Systems Network Operations Center in Bedminster, New Jersey. Here's where we watch the flow of nearly 40 million long-distance calls a day. If a bottleneck does develop, computer technology helps us reroute the traffic and get your call through.
Take your St. Louis traffic via Sacramento.
The Network Operations Center, helping to get your long-distance calls through quickly and easily.
The Bell System, keeping your communication system the best in the world.
On business trips, we astronauts use professional Nikons. Now I'm using the new light compact Nikon EM. Simple to use, easy to afford. Just focus. If the light's wrong, it beeps. I turn this ring or add this Nikon flash. The new Nikon EM, affordable and practically foolproof.
Why just buy a camera when you can buy a Nikon?
You're smiling and all the while your heart just pounds away. The training builds and ends on this fateful day. It's the Pepsi generation face to face at a frog jumping race. Come on, come on, come on and have a Pepsi day. Come on, come on, come on and taste the Pepsi way. Come on and have a Pepsi day.
All mufflers are not created equal. Take a Walker muffler. Over the years, it helps your engine run efficiently, which means it helps you get the most for your gasoline dollars. Why? Because it's been engineered specifically for your car. That's why I put on Walker. A Walker exhaust system helps your car perform at its best, so you can get the most for your gasoline dollars. Just look for the Walker sign at service stations and garages everywhere.
On ABC's World News Tonight, Crime, the Forgotten Victim, tomorrow.
Last hand. 8 hours and 10 minutes. Fantastic.
In summation.
9 hours and 5 minutes?
Amazing.
Vicks Sinex long-acting nasal spray is amazing. It can quickly have you breathing as easily as someone with no congestion problem. And then it decongests up to 10 hours.
Grand Canyon proved to be
10 hours? Fantastic.
The slideshow?
No, my nasal spray.
Vicks Sinex long-acting.
Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special.
Where's that husband of yours? Okay, watch your back. Coming through. Is that all you carried up?
Is that all? This is Lowenbrow.
So what are we celebrating?
This is the second year we're sharing this house. I didn't think we'd make it through the second week.
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
I shouldn't say this, because you might think I'm serious. But here's to good friends.
When is a flexible line trimmer good enough to be a Toro? When it does the back-breaking job of trimming and weeding this neatly, this quickly. When it automatically feeds out new line and cuts it to the right length. When it's lightweight and adjustable for easy handling. Automatic line feed. Easy, effective trimming. That's when a trimmer is good enough to be a Toro. Haven't you done without a Toro long enough?
Look at yourself, sitting there watching other people play games, while your once hard body grows softer, and another weekend goes down the tube. We say, come on, stop spectating and get in the game. We're AMF. We make what it takes to renovate the body and raise the spirit. We make quality products, Voight balls, Ben Hogan golf equipment, Harley-Davidson motorcycles. AMF, we make weekends.
Goodyear services cars? I thought they were a tire company.
Goodyear does transmissions? I didn't know that.
Tune-ups, too?
Goodyear does brakes?
500,000 brakes, Goodyear? I didn't know Goodyear serviced mufflers.
Mufflers? I had no idea Goodyear did tune-ups, mufflers, or anything but tires.
If you still don't know Goodyear services cars, you don't know how good car service can be. Goodyear. Think of us for auto service, too.
Right on the heels of the Mazda RX-7 come two great new values, the new Mazda 626 Sports Sedan and Sport Coupe. Great road cars with a responsive 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, 5-speed, steel-belted radios, AM/FM stereo, split fold-down rear seat, all standard, all from just $54.95. The new Mazda 626.
The more you look, the more you like. Tuesday on Happy Days, Chachi's Miracle Wax puts Fonzie on the hot seat. Then Laverne and Shirley try and catch a thief to learn the naked truth. Then Jack moves in on another man's woman on Three's Company. And a movie director takes the cabbies for a ride on Taxi.
You pilot ships out to open sea through currents that can run you aground. And the only map you trust is the one you keep in your head. Now comes Miller time. Time to head back for the best tasting beer you can find, Miller High Life.
When it's time to relax, we've got the beer, Miller beer.
My professional Nikon and I made history last year. Now my new Nikon, the EM, is making history. Simple to use, easy to afford. Just focus. If the light's bad, it beeps. Just turn this till it stops. Got it. The new Nikon EM. Affordable and practically foolproof.
Why just buy a camera when you can buy a Nikon?
I'm going to swallow my reeds. Lady triumphant.
Did I have a heart attack?
Can't be sure. Your heartbeat is irregular. I can put you in a hospital right now.
But couldn't this wait till after Christmas? I have reasons for wanting you here. Go away next Christmas. This year be here with us.
This Christmas, next Christmas, what's the difference? It's always going to be the same with you,
Listen to me, damn it, when I tell you to do something.
Dad?
Spaghetti, huh? Tony must be coming for dinner.
With a few friends.
A few friends? Put on some more sauce.
No matter how many friends drop by, they'll all love spaghetti with lots and lots of ragu sauce.
Oh, no, Sally. Sit next to me.
Terrific.
What did I tell you? Twirl it, Sally.
I think I'm coming back. I think I'm moving in.
Tony, you got nice friends.
Ragu spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
I may not seem special to you, but when I get a cold, I get very special treatment from the Tylenol people. They make a cold medicine just for me. New Co-Tylenol liquid.
Introducing Co-Tylenol liquid with cough suppressant, the liquid cold medicine made especially for Tylenol users. Co is for your cough and cold symptoms. Tylenol is for aches and pains.
I know it works. I have a cold.
New Co-Tylenol liquid, the cold medicine made especially for Tylenol users.
Wednesday on 8 is Enough, Nicholas starts his new life as a con artist and a beach bum.
I'm gonna live with you forever and ever, Grandpa.
Then Charlie's Angels turn cheerleaders to find the madman who's terrorizing the big bowl game. But he finds them first. And on Vegas, a puzzling phone call and a mysterious nun lure Dan into the trap of a deadly art thief.
Okay, sleepyhead, let's put you in a fresh Pampers, then off to Nappy Land.
Pampers? My grandmother says good mothers use cloth diapers.
Carol, I'm a good mother, and I use quilted Pampers, because they stay twice as dry as cloth. Gee, it is quilted. Twice as dry? Wet both, and wait a minute. Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry.
And dryer's gotta feel better, especially when she's sleeping.
Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry.
What are you doing?
Making a paper knife.
What, the butler run off with the silverware?
Cute. They say Pillsbury Frosting Supreme is so smooth and creamy, you can spread it with a paper knife.
If it spreads as good as it tastes, it ought to work.
Pillsbury Frosting Supreme is whipped 30,000 times. Delicious frosting that always spreads just right, even with a paper knife.
Can't wait to taste it on the cake. Quick, make me a paper fork.
Pillsbury Frosting Supreme.
Thursday, Barney's decoy traps a dentist who makes his business a pleasure.
Sort of oral hijinks.
Then, Billy's teacher gives him a birthday present.
I'm gonna light up every candle on your cake.
On soap. They're the 25 million fans that brought Star Trek back on 2020.
Family will continue in a moment.
Tuesday on Heart to Heart, a writer puts Jennifer in a starring role, but murder's on his mind.
This is a News Center 5 update.
Good evening, everybody. 4 clergymen have left the U.S. Embassy in Tehran now after leading Christmas services for the hostages there. We'll have reports on holiday celebrations tonight in Bethlehem, the Vatican, and here in Boston. Senator Kennedy speaks out again about the Shah, the end of a Boston landmark, and an update on Santa's progress on radar. Now this.
Your Lincoln Mercury dealers wish you and your loved ones a very happy holiday season.
Boston weather, Dick Albert says we'll have rain. Details in half an hour.
Hello, hello, it's the Ice Capade.
It all started in 1940. Ice Capades. 40 years of great entertainment. And this year, Ice Capades invites you to a celebration you'll never forget. The Ice Capades 40th Anniversary Super Show.
This year's Ice Capades features the Protopopov, Olympic champions from Russia. Ice Capades at Boston Garden, December 26th through January 6th. Tickets at Garden box office, Ticketron, and phone charge. Call 742-0200.
Happy holidays from Channel 5.
Who gives you a smooth, no-lines look you love and soft comfort you want? It's easy to be me from No Nonsense. The only panties and hose all in one with soft as air knit panties and a roomy cotton panel. And now there's new Easy to Be Me Control Top 2 to slim you, trim you comfortably with no panty lines. Easy to be me. Soft panty comfort, no panty lines. In regular, light support, and new Control Top.
Dankeschön. Oh, merci beaucoup, Jean-Pierre.
Thank you, love.
Danke. Muchas gracias. Tack så mycket. Mille grazie, Vittorio.
This Christmas, millions of women are saying thank you to the gift of oil of Olay.
Thank you, darling.
Tuesday on Happy Day.
Good luck.
Richie leaves the nest for a new beginning and finds out he needs family and friends more than he thought. And Angie's girlfriend needs a date for the holidays.
This is a guy your friend might like.
And Brad supplies him. And on Three's Company, Chrissy, Jack, and Janet learn the value of friendship. Then on Taxi,
Although, well, this guy's sick. He wants to fight you.
Tony fights an aging ex-champ.
Family will continue in a moment.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, hug a little longer, state your case a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on while you chew it. Say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
Hey, where's everyone going tonight?
Sally's house.
Bridge night. I think I'll go bowling. Guess I'll just sit home alone and have a fire.
Fire?
Ever notice what a difference a fire makes? How it brings your family together? Duraflame makes it easy to have a fire as often as you want. With just one match and a Duraflame fire log, you can have a beautiful fire for 3 cozy hours.
Welcome home.
Share tonight with Duraflame.
Have you used your Lysol spray today?
You know you need Lysol every day when you've got a smoker in the house. Lysol gets rid of those smoky odors in the air. But you know something else? Smoky smells collect in the upholstery, and in the drapes, and in the carpet. The deodorizing power of Lysol penetrates right into the fibers. So now everything smells fresh. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Have you used your Lysol spray today?
Me, Joyce DeWitt, wear panty and pantyhose in one. Not who left their undie legs, the one with the stay put panty. Undie legs. For the gal who never stays put. They all get rid of ugly panty lines, but this one won't slip or slide around. Undie legs for the gal who never stays put. Undie legs, panty and pantyhose in one.
Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Oh, the college boy. What's his name, McBride? Are we adopting him?
Oh, I don't think Buddy wants him for a brother.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, how was your jog?
Oh, I think she's getting a little fast for me.
Next, on Family.
L-O-V-E. Love. I gotta talk.
Buddy, will you please?
Hey, Nance, is something wrong?
Yeah, there's something wrong, all right. With Nancy.
This is Sandy Hill. We'll talk with the family of one of the Americans being held hostage in Iran tomorrow, Christmas Day, on Good Morning America.
Wednesday on 80's Enough, Nicholas becomes a pint-sized panhandler. Then Charlie's Angels pose as pom-pom girls to trap a cheerleader killer. I'll stay tuned for local news. Next, and later, Barney Miller and the 2-5, a special movie presentation on ABC Late Night.
At 11. My orders say I'm not supposed to know where I'm taking this boat, so I don't. But one look at you and I know it's going to be hot.
More words have been written and spoken about Apocalypse Now than any other movie ever made. You must see it to believe it. Francis Ford Coppola presents Marlon Brando, Robert Duvall, Martin Sheen, Apocalypse Now. Rated R. Now playing. Check newspapers for a theater near you.
I don't care what everybody's using. You're using a fluoride paste to fight cavities.
But, Mom, I need this gel for fresh breath.
Pardon me. My family uses double protection Aquafresh.
Aquafresh gives you all the cavity-fighting fluoride of the leading paste and all the breath freshener of the leading gel. concentrated in one toothpaste.
Fluoride for fighting cavities. And gel for fresh breath. Thanks. We'll get Aquafresh, too.
Double Protection Aquafresh fights cavities and freshens breath.
America, now you can turn down your hot water heaters to 120 degrees, save money, and still get clean dishes. KitchenAid introduces a new energy-saving dishwasher, the only dishwasher that heats its own hot water in every complete cycle. The new KitchenAid can save money on your total hot water bill, and at an energy-saving 120 degrees, no other dishwasher gets dishes as clean as KitchenAid. KitchenAid, because it's worth it, now more than ever.
I remember I couldn't wait to taste the good things Mama made, like steak and peppers cooked in her delicious homemade sauce. Now with Ragu Italian cooking sauce, my Nancy has sauce as good as Mama's to cook the same wonderful meals. Just like Mama's.
Ragu Italian cooking sauce, like Mama's kitchen in a jar. Traditional style and new delicate wine, savory peppers, and mild herbs.
Thursday, Barney puts a decoy to work in the 12th.
Any cavities?
2.
To put the fight on a dentist who mixes business with pleasure.
Sort of oral hijinks.
Then Chester pops up. Billy's family meets the teacher.
What I do is a sickness.
And Jessica teaches Chester a lesson on soap. Then 25 million fans can't be wrong. Star Trek is back.
Take us out.
The new launch of the Starship Enterprise on 2020.
Tomorrow, starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain on ABC.
Hey, Vicks Sinex Long Acting's amazing.
Lasted you through the days plowing.
More than that. Got me breathing more like my old self again.
Vicks Sinex Long-Acting Nasal Spray not only lasts up to 10 hours, but clinical tests show it's so effective it can have you breathing like your old self again.
Amazing.
Sinex lasted you through the long haul.
Oh, more than that. Got me breathing more like my old self again.
Vicks Sinex is long-acting. More than that, it can have you breathing like your old self again.
Smile. That's it.
Here it comes.
There you go.
Here it comes.
Is this terrific?
Kid, I'm leaving you.
Was this some kind of joke?
Here are my keys. Where's Mommy?
Don't you dare. You put that ice cream in your mouth, and you are in very, very big trouble.
I love you, Billy.
We're gonna be okay.
I want my son.
You can't have him.
Okay, keep going. Keep it going.
Kramer versus Kramer, rated PG. Now playing at a selected theater near you.
Thursday, is Shirley losing Carmine to Laverne?
We just got carried away, that's all.
And will your favorite roommates split up? Then,
He's tight.
Benson's got his hands full when Revolution hits the governor's mansion.
I'm resigning. Resign?
Tomorrow.
Charlie's Angels will return in a moment.
The Gator Bowl, Michigan battles North Carolina, Friday night, live on ABC.
It's Jordan's After Christmas Sale. Save 15 to 50% on items throughout the store. Save on some of the finest names in the men's department. Save on a great selection of fashions for women. And there are exciting savings in home furnishings. There's something for everyone during Jordan's After Christmas Sale, with savings of 15 to 50%.
Jordan Mart, Jordan Mart.
New England has a store of its own.
Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special.
How you holding up? I'm all right. You want to go for 10 miles? If we make it, I'll buy you a beer. If we make it, I'll buy you a lone brow.
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
I'm Natalie Jacobson. Join us for News Center 5 at 11.
Hello, I'm Orville Redenbacher. Can the ambassador tell which popcorn is my famous gourmet popping corn?
Cannot be better than ours.
Let's see.
Is yours?
Right. Mine pops so much bigger and fluffier, it blows the top off the popper. And look.
Amazing. Yours most every kernel pop.
Taste my gourmet popping corn. You like it better or my name isn't...
Orville Redenbuskoff.
Orville Redenbacher.
Yet Redenbuskoff.
Her name is Mary Rose Foster. She's a lonely little girl from a small American town. All she ever wanted was to be somebody. And now she is.
I am the rose.
The rose!
Bette Midler, an incredible performer in a remarkable motion picture debut. The Rose, rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
Sunday.
No.
Don't miss a fun and funny look back at how Mort came to Earth and his adventures with Mindy, Laverne, and the Fonz in a one-hour special. Then, the big game is murder for David Jansen at the Superdome.
Charlie's Angels will return in a moment.
Have you used your Lysol spray today?
You know you need Lysol every day when you've got a smoker in the house. Lysol gets rid of those smoky odors in the air. But you know something else? Smoky smells collect in the upholstery, and in the drapes, and in the carpet. The deodorizing power of Lysol penetrates right into the fibers. So now everything smells fresh. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Have you used your Lysol spray today?
We're digging in. We're digging in. America's digging into Planters.
Americans who love digging into snacks dig into Planters, like Planters mixed nuts. Lots of everybody's favorite fresh roasted nuts.
Working hard and having fun. Planters nuts are America's #1. We're digging in. We're digging in. America's digging into Planters.
There is an inexorable force in the cosmos, where time and space converge, where the here and now may be forever. An unavoidable whole, moving through space, swallowing everything in its path. Now, man is about to enter the black hole. A journey that begins where everything ends. Rated PG.
Wait till your father hears about your cavities. You better start using that fluoride paste.
Mom, I need a gel for fresh breath.
Hold on. I got double protection Aquafresh.
Aquafresh gives you all the cavity-fighting fluoride of the leading paste and all the breath freshener of the leading gel. Concentrated in one toothpaste.
If Aquafresh has fluoride
And breath freshener.
we'll all have good checkups.
Double protection Aquafresh fights cavities and freshens breath.
Next, on Charlie's Angels.
What are you doing down here at this hour?
There it is again. That presence. I think there's some kind of force building up that's affecting everyone in this house. It may be using all of us to make some tragic event from the past happen all over again.
Tomorrow, George Burns will be featured in a revealing interview with David Hartman on Good Morning America. Friday, ABC News examines a system that often makes victims of the helpless youngsters it's designed to protect. Watch an ABC News close-up, Nobody's Children. Saturday, Gopher goes on stage aboard the Love Boat. Then a stuntman risks his life on Fantasy Island. Now stay tuned for Vegas, next on ABC.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Natural Light Beer. Now from Washington, Britt Hume.
Good evening. The Ayatollah Khomeini warned Iran today to prepare for an economic blockade and possible war with the U.S. Still no resolution of how many hostages in Iran. The U.S. State Department called on Iran to clarify the number, and Foreign Minister Gopsadeh told reporters he doesn't know for sure. We'll have more on Iran tonight at 11:30, 10:30 Central. The U.S. accused Russia today of serious escalation of the civil war in Afghanistan. Now this.
You know, there's nothing artificial in natural light beer, just the finest natural ingredients to give you a fuller taste that won't fill your frame.
87 guerrilla officers returned to a hero's welcome in Rhodesia today to support the ceasefire after 7 years of Bush war. More news later on this ABC station.
Tomorrow on 2020, Michael Jackson, a star at 10 and a superstar at 19. How does he keep his head straight in an unreal world? Plus, an update on Elvis's death. Is there a cover-up? And millions of fans await the arrival of the Enterprise. Tomorrow on 2020.
The basic things we used to know, was it so long ago? Where did those basic values go?
Good night, Ms. Flynn. Have a happy new year. We at Purity Supreme would like to thank you, our customers, for a wonderful year. We've done our best to give you what you want. No games, no gimmicks, just the lowest possible prices. Well, time to go. Happy New Year.
Pons plays Cupid for Mork and Laverne on a very special one-hour Mork and Mindy. Then,
Uncle Zeb!
an American legend returns in an all-new season of 2-hour adventures.
A lot of men gonna die here.
How the West was won. Monday night on ABC.
$150,000 in diamonds or cash and 1 million instant food prizes. It's the McDonald's Diamond Hunt game. Starting Monday at participating McDonald's.
Monday, we'll have Fashions by James Riva, actress Jean Stapleton, and a look at life after death, Monday at 9.
KLOS is rock and roll. This Monday, KLOS is commercial free. Join us for the music. 95.5 KLOS.
Update on John Wayne at 11.
This is the crowning achievement of over a century of work. Introducing the Touchtronic 2001 memory machine from Singer. Touch, it remembers your stitch pattern instantly. It even has an alarm that tells you when the bobbin's running out. Now you can forget about your sewing machine and concentrate on sewing. The new Touchtronic 2001 memory machine. Come to Singer and touch one today.
100 million people sew easier with Singer.
There's lots of ways to give yourself a headache and acid indigestion. Sometimes it's not what you eat, but when you eat it.
Sometimes it is what you eat. Sometimes it's not what or when, but how much. For all those things, take Alka-Seltzer. The plop, plop, fizz, fizz is fast, fast.
Alka-Seltzer, oh, what a relief it is!
Yes, sir, this drive started over 100 years ago back in California. Just a few head of Levi's blue jeans and a lot of heart miles. Cross country that would have killed ordinary pants. But Levi's, they thrived on it. If anything, the herd got stronger and bigger. First there was kids' Levi's. Ornery little critters. Seems like nothing stops them. Then there was gals' pants and tops and skirts. Prettiest things you ever set eyes on. And just to prove they could make it in the big city, the herd bred a new strain called Levi's Sportswear. Jackets, shirts, slacks. A bit fancy for this job, I reckon, but I do admire the way they're made. The fact is, pride is why we put our name on everything in this herd. Tells folks, this here's ours. If you like what you got, then come on back. We'll be here. You see, fashions may change, but quality never goes out of style.
Sunday, Battlestar Galactica receives a visitor from beyond all galaxies.
This man is some kind of a god.
Demonic messiah with the power of life and death. Then the world premiere movie that tells what it really takes.
Not just sex.
To be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. Tomorrow on ABC.
Carter Country will return in a moment.
Here comes the news. Here come the olds.
Cutlass watching is getting better and better. The practical Cutlass Supreme. The sporty Grand Touring Cutlass Calais. Luxurious Supreme Brome, all available with a diesel V8. Brome, Calais, Supreme. 3 reasons why Cutlass is America's best-selling midsize.
There's a lot of news in olds today. Have one built for you. Oldsmobile.
Some mornings, there's a little monster in all of us.
Morning, Fred.
And until that first cup of coffee, we can all be pretty beastly.
Morning, Fred.
That's when your 7-Eleven store can be a lifesaver.
Good morning, Fred.
with a good cup of fresh brewed hot coffee to perk up your morning. 7-Eleven coffee brings out the best, not the beast in you.
Hey, Ralph!
Tuesday night on Happy Days, the Fonz teaches Joni what it means to be cool. Then Shirley panics when she thinks she's an orphan on Laverne and Shirley. And on Three's Company, Janet and Chrissy try to keep Jack out of the arms of an older woman. On Taxi, Alex winds up on a spree with a lonely, rich old lady. Ruth Gordon guest stars. Watch Tuesday night. Stay tuned now for The Love Boat, followed by Fantasy Island on ABC.
Saturday, will John Travolta be getting married to Epstein's cousin?
Dearly beloved.
On Welcome Back, Kotter. Then a Russian dancer lights Chief Roy's fire.
Does Vidanya.
And the Cold War gets cozy in Carter Country.
Watch Saturday starting at 8 here on ABC.
What can you get for 85 cents? You could get the world's quickest haircut. Or buy lunch for some friends. Better yet, for 85 cents maximum plus tax, you can talk long distance for 5 minutes. Call anytime Saturday, Sunday till 5, or weekdays before 8 a.m. without an operator.
Hello, Dad? Guess what? I'm down on my last 85 cents.
5 minutes for 85 cents plus tax to anywhere in the continental U.S.
A $10,000 pet ripoff. Film at 11.
Reach out and touch someone. Reach out, call up and just say hi. Reach out and touch someone. Wherever you are, you're never too far. They're waiting to share your day. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out, call up America. People from coast to coast, calling up friends to keep them close. Families who care so much, keeping in touch. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out, call up and just say hi. Reach out and touch someone.
Reach out and touch someone far away. Give them a call.
He's Stevie Cawthon, Kentucky Derby winner.
She's Annie Smith, tennis star.
We're here for Trident Sugarless Gum. We chew Trident because it doesn't promote tooth decay.
Annie, I chew Trident because it comes in 5 delicious flavors.
Stevie, 4 to 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum.
Well, I recommend spearmint, cinnamon, fruit.
Your teeth are what's important.
Your taste.
Your teeth.
Women.
Boys. Trident gum.
Flavor for your taste.
Without sugar for your teeth.
Some mornings, there's a little monster in all of us.
Morning, Fred.
And until that first cup of coffee, we can all be pretty beastly.
Morning, Fred.
That's when your 7-Eleven store can be a lifesaver.
Good morning, Fred.
With a good cup of fresh brewed hot coffee to perk up your morning. 7-Eleven coffee brings out the best, not the beast in you.
Hey, Ralph.
Thursday,
I'm alien.
Leaping lizard, so am I.
an immigrant teaches Mark the law.
I'm here to register. I'm an alien.
Then, it's 2 dates in 1 apartment.
Wine makes me throw up.
A night to remember on What's Happening.
Thursday on ABC.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. Really?
I don't like a flabby body, and I hate flabby hair. So, I got into Condition.
Condition shampoo from Clairol. Protein enriched and formulated to restore healthy-looking body to damaged hair. Condition shampoo revitalizes your hair's shine, gives it a clean, wholesome, healthy glow. Put an end to limp, lifeless, flabby hair with Condition shampoo from Clairol.
Got flabby hair? Get into Condition.
My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
Bye-bye.
Tomorrow, all new fun and adventure. First, on 8 is Enough, Elizabeth's dreams of being a star clash with the Bradford's budget. And then a vacation for Charlie's Angels becomes a trip into terror. And in Vegas, Dantana's up against a ghostly killer, Jack the Ripper. Watch tomorrow starting at 8. Now stay tuned for Three's Company, followed by Taxi, here on ABC.
Thursday.
Do something?
Mork bites the mauler to save Mindy.
What did he say?
Well, he said he's on his way over to pull my lungs out through my nose.
Then,
Honey!
will the honeymoon end when an old flame gets Brad
Clean. I feel good.
Ivory is like an old friend.
Mr. Fraxon, that sounds like a bad cold.
Boy, do I ache.
Watch this pain reliever comparison. Come on, they're all the same. Are they? Look, 2 regular tablets, 650 milligrams. These other pain relievers also, 650 milligrams, 650 milligrams. But this one is different, 800 milligrams.
Anacin has more pain reliever.
More pain reliever and a special combination of ingredients.
For my aches and fever, I'm getting Anacin.
Get the Anacin difference.
At long last, General Electric takes ironing out of the Iron Age. Introducing the incredible new full-size GE Light and Easy iron. It's the dawn of a lighter, easier age of ironing. The new GE Light and Easy is full-size, but you don't get as tired because it's lighter than conventional irons. It took General Electric to take ironing out of the Iron Age. The incredible new full-size Light and Easy irons from General Electric.
Why don't we paint the town?
Tuesday, it's Goldie and Liza together. A super special. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Newhart. Join Bob and his zany friends as they poke fun at everyone. Goldie and Liza together. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Newhart. Tuesday starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
XR7. And get cash back from the cat.
James Garner stars at 11:45.
Another cold and flu season. This morning you felt it coming on. Now you're really achy and feverish with a cold or flu. What you need is Bayer aspirin. For aches and fever, all you need is Bayer aspirin. Bayer is 100% pure aspirin. And of all medicines available for aches and fever of colds and flu, doctors recommend aspirin most. So this winter for aches and fever, rest, fluids, and all you need is Bayer aspirin.
Enjoying your Maytag Jet Clean dishwasher, Mom?
Best present you ever gave me, son. Mercy, it cleans my dishes so nice.
Naturally. It's a Maytag.
And who knows more about cleaning?
Oh, they wrote the book, Mom. Maytag out-cleans them all in the regular cycle.
And, son, I just know this dishwasher's built to last.
So do I, Mom. So do I.
Poor baby.
The Maytag Jet Clean dishwasher, built like a Maytag, cleans like a Maytag.
Potatoes are just potatoes, a tuna is just a fish, and a sandwich is a poor thing till the mayonnaise makes it rich.
When it's the mayonnaise that makes it, make it Kraft. When it's the mayonnaise that makes it, make it Kraft. At Kraft we're making mayonnaise that's real and smooth and rich. At Kraft with every egg we break, we toast your favorite dish. When it's the mayonnaise that makes it, make it Kraft.
Daddy, I love my new puppy.
So will I, when it's housebroken. Whew.
This'll clear the air.
Twice as fresh?
A different kind of air freshener. So good, it works 2 ways. Like a spray on strong odors, just wait.
Hey, it's great, honey.
And look in here, it works like a solid, only better. It'll keep this bathroom fresh 60 days.
Twice as fresh does twice as much.
Twice as fresh. Better because it works 2 ways.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town?
Tuesday, side by side for the first time, it's Goldie and Liza together. A super special full of laughing, singing, and dancing. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Newhart. Join Bob and his zany friends as they poke fun at everyone. The man with a button-down line comes unbuttoned. Goldie and Liza together. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Newhart. A special Tuesday starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain. Lincoln Mercury announces cash back from the cat. The kind of savings you want on the kind of cars you need. Buy a high-mileage Mercury Zephyr and you get $300 direct to you. $400 on a sporty Capri. $500 on an exciting new Cougar XR7. But act now. It's a limited time offer. Come share our pride in these high-mileage Mercuries and get cash back from the cat.
Boy, that's good! Well, you know what gives Hi-C orange fruit drink its great flavor, don't you?
Every glassful of Hi-C orange drink contains 10% real orange juice, a full day's supply of vitamin C, and it tastes delicious.
Daddy, you know what gives Hi-C orange drink its great flavor?
Well,
Hi-C, you know how good it is.
Tonight on Trapper John.
Nobody dies on me. It's been almost an hour. We can't save him.
Practically went to pieces after he lost that patient of his.
Trapper John and Gonzo face a deadly drug crisis when they discover a doctor who's operating under the influence of PCP. Trapper John, MD, coming up next.
Scruples, the searing bestseller, is now a CBS movie spectacular. Lindsay Wagner stars in Scruples, starting Monday, February 25th.
There's something incredibly sensuous about clean, shining hair. The way it moves, catches the light. You feel you want to touch it, possess it, and you can in 3 simple steps. Shampoo to cleanse gently yet thoroughly. Protein remoisturizer for conditioning. Finishing rinse to seal and protect. We call it Sasooning. It's marvelous. I'm Vidal Sassoon, and if you don't look good, we don't look good.
I'm a whiz at wallpapering. Help!
Oh, boy, let me turn the chicken off. Wallpaper looks great.
The chicken doesn't.
Oh, it's been soaking in Crisco oil an hour.
That'll soak up more oil. Won't it taste greasy?
Crisco oils always come through. Let's try it.
Nice going. It doesn't taste greasy.
Crisco oil's unbelievable. So's that paper.
You can trust Crisco oil for no greasy taste, and it has no cholesterol.
Thursday on Palmerstown, USA, an expensive present threatens the relationship of 2 boys.
Thought David was my best friend.
Until one boy's father gives him something more precious than money can buy. Norman Lear and Alex Haley's new hit series set in a small southern town in the mid-30s. Palmerstown, USA. Thursday at 8, 7 Central.
Ladies and gentlemen, now for the main event. Your Ford dealer is proud to present the winners from Ford. Extra values like Granadas with special features at a very special sticker price. Popular new Fairmonts in 2- and 4-door models. And here comes our tough one, the Explorer pickup specially equipped for extra value. Drive home a winner during the main event 1980 at your Ford dealers now.
They're always bringing out dry dog foods they say are different. But Max here tells me that they're pretty much all the same. Dry, hard. Now, this one really is different. Kennel Ration Tender Chunks. Look, ordinary dry dog food's hard and crumbly. But Kennel Ration Tender Chunks is more like lean meat. Cuts like meat, chews like meat. Max loves it, and he always has the last word. Kennel Ration Tender Chunks. Tender, chewy dog food in a bag. Good idea.
Next on Lou Grant, the Trib investigates a motorcycle company that's peddling death on wheels.